stream. Today we're going to be updating my draft live on stream, so I'm going to take a different opportunity, see how I can fit different players and see how it goes as a whole. If you have any questions, don't be afraid, ask them. If you have anything to say, to add or to do, once again, don't be afraid. I'm here to provide as much help as possible. If you want, you can join into my mini league. It's down in the description. You are currently seeing my draft now, and we're going to most probably focus on the defenders because at the 4.5 bracket, it's good to pinpoint who is playing where and how we're going to be making it possible. Everything is now created and it's time to start discussing some things. I was trying to fit in. Oh, yo, Kendo, nice to see you. Boom, 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 boom. See where we start from. So, we are going to start. Should I clear my whole team or should I just start with it? I believe starting with this and set live schedule and I look at the clock. Yeah. Glad that you're here. When I set up the stream, it turns out as immediately going live or something like that. It was a mistake, honestly, but yeah, I am currently live, so let's have the fun that I promised you to have, and let's see how we can improve this team and set up for the upcoming game week 1. Honestly, I will start from scratch. Reset. Yes, perfect. Hello, CJ, nice to see you. Okay, we are starting from scratch. You've seen my team, and now it's time to update it. Let's go and build. So, first of all, I'm including the three players that I want for sure. First is Isaac. I just don't see myself going without Isaac. Southampton at home, Bournemouth away, Spurs at home, and Spurs are not the best defense possible. Wolves away, and then Fulham away. Then it's City at home, so I expect Newcastle to be attacking there as well. Last time around, Isaac was performing really well against the oppositions, and he was performing as best as possible, so I would be going with him. The second player that I'm not going anywhere without is Erling Haaland. I just don't see myself not picking him. Like, I believe that Ipswich, West Ham and Brentford, he's the best captain in all three of them. So yeah, I wouldn't be not going for him. It's good to prepare for the fixtures, and I believe Manchester City are fixture proof. Today I'm going to try and maybe come up with a better defense, not only 4.5 players, because I see some benefit in going a little bit more expensive. It gives me more rotation options, it gives me less headache about who should I pick, and it gives me an opportunity to grab some of the points that are going to come our way when we go with the more expensive players. So today is going to be like this, a more chill draft, not the one that I'm owning currently, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the two players that are in for sure, Joseph here, you don't have content MV, you're certainly dedicated. Yes, I try to be present, especially for the preseason, like it's the most active time a lot of the viewers are, and the viewers need the most help. Like after that, most of them just drop or just don't want to play fantasy, but now they are here and I'm glad to help them. So if you're interested in my content, it's good to be present. So yeah, now we have Isaac and Haaland, and the last player that I'm for sure putting into my draft for now, it's called Eze. For me, Eze has been a very good player in the last couple of seasons. If without injuries, there is a time he plays, he will be playing well. Brentford, West Ham, and Leicester are a pretty good start of the season, so I wouldn't be putting it past behind him to go with him as an option, especially Leicester at home. I don't know how they're going to perform without Olise and most probably without Mateta against Brentford. But if anything, those talismanic players for those mid-table teams are always good thing because yeah, they're just amazing in my opinion and they're performing really well. Okay, so we have our three core players that I want to build my draft around, and it's now time to focus on the defense a little bit more because we need to see how it looks. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Crane, Haaland, Bailey, or Watkins Salah. I like Haaland, Bailey. Hello, Tomato Soup. Nice to see you. So let's start with the goalkeeper and see how it goes. So here are the fixture. Okay, I unmarked everyone, but let's put them back. I'm targeting only the first 7 game weeks. Have that in mind because after 7th game week there is an international break, and yeah, it's too less to target only the first 3. So I'll be targeting the 7 games that are here, and let's see who on Thierry has a pretty good fixture run and where we can focus our goalkeeper things. We need to go for a team that faces more shots than, for example, City, because City, if they concede a goal, they're going to be without any points for the goalkeeper, while teams that concede chances are a good option, and it will be good to have them. So there is a pretty strong shout out to go for a Villa keeper like Everton, Ipswich, and Leicester. That's a lot, but even going for a Aston Villa defender might be the right approach. So last season, let's go with Aston Villa. And let's see, so Aston Villa, they finished the season against Crystal Palace, and in defense were Lenglet, Karus, and Konsa. Here it was again Torres, Karus, and Konsa. What happened with Torres? Did he got injured here? Let's see. So nothing to say, but Konsa is a staple in that lineup. So Konsa most probably will be one of the players that I'll be looking at. Bournemouth face Forest, Everton, Southampton, and Leicester. So that's a pretty good set of fixtures, especially Everton, Southampton, and Leicester. The issue is here we don't know who the goalkeeper is going to be. But let's look at Bournemouth keepers. So Nuno Travers is now 4.5 as well, so we don't know who is starting and who is not. So let's see how it goes. But okay, so 4.5 keeper there. Let me just open the fantasy Premier League fixture because it's going to be easier. Vardy Odegaard or Isaac Havertz. I like Isaac Havertz more. Yeah, Guardiola is a defender. How it's the same? I like Isaac Havertz more. Okay, so Bournemouth, the good fixtures, 3 of them are away. So it's not like it's a good thing to invest. The good thing for Brentford here is that their good fixtures are again at home. So they are pretty much a favorite to keep a clean sheet. Against Liverpool, City, and Spurs, I don't see them as a team that is going to keep a clean sheet. But it's away. They are going to face chances, and they are going to have a lot of chances against them. So save points are going to be racked up. But let's see if we can find someone with more clean sheet potential. Here, the easy games once again for Chelsea are away from home. Like Brighton, Palace, and City are at home. So that means they can earn some points at home against those sides and then destroy teams away. So that's an opportunity. For Crystal Palace, it's a mixed bag of fixture, but it's not a bad thing to look at them as well. Everton are a good team to consider. Defensively, yeah, they face Spurs, Villa, and Newcastle, and Crystal Palace, to be fair. So several hard fixtures for them. Brighton, Bournemouth, Leicester. So for Fulham's perspective, Leicester, Ipswich, West Ham, Forest. So a lot of easy fixtures. Liverpool are a good side to own a goalkeeper from, but he's too expensive. I'm making a team that contains both of that 2 players, so that's why. Thanks, no worries. Dawson Mitoma, for me, Ethan Mitoma is a little bit risky because I don't know where he's going to perform. We need to see what the coach is going to say and what the teams are going to look like in the preseason, so we have a better understanding. So for Newcastle, yeah, Forest, Bournemouth, Southampton. Wolves, Brighton, Fulham. Okay, it looks nice-ish. Southampton, no. Spurs, Leicester, Everton, Brentford, Brighton, and Newcastle and United. So Spurs are a team to contend with. I know that I have been slamming them defensively, but if they get a good hold of things, Vicario can rack up some save points. He has been one of the good goalkeepers. Hello, Zach. Nice to see you back again. So, good teams defensively. Everton are a good side defensively. Crystal Palace have been solid. Not something amazing, but solid. Fulham have been okay last season. Nottingham Forest were surprising me. But I believe that I might go for a Chelsea goalkeeper. Like the Chelsea defender, if we go here and we put Chelsea, it's Cucurella who interests me, but he's 5 million. So I'm not going to go there. Thompson, Anthony Robinson, I like him, CJ. But Cucurella at 5 million, it's not the best fit. While if we go to the goalkeeper's position and let's say Sanchez is the guy that is going to go, I know that he is not the best goalkeeper there is, and I know that Chelsea have been tricky in defense, but that fixture run at the start and owning a cheap defender from their side, like Gusto is 5 million as well. Like I cannot go there. Defensive center backs like Cowell will be an option. Disasi, Chauba, Bariashile, whoever is starting is going to be an option. If Gilchrist for any chance gets a starting notch, he will be a good option. But for me, the goalkeeper there is too good to miss on. Like the Chelsea goalkeeper has been solid, and I like them pretty much. Offensively, I don't know how they're going to perform with the fullbacks. Rich James will return eventually. Chilwell versus Cucurella, we need to see. But the thing we know is that they're going to have a starting goalkeeper. I'm just going to put him as a placeholder. Like, I don't know if it's going to be Sanchez, Petrovic, if they're going to bring in, what's his name? I forgot his name. Lunin for Real Madrid, sorry. So yeah, a lot of options there. So Sanchez in goal, and immediately I'm putting a 4.0 option because I don't want to spend any extra money on the goalkeeper's position. Now we have our goalkeeper set, and now let's dive into the defense, because here are the teams that rotate well from today's video. So yeah, I made it yesterday, but here are the teams that rotate well. Now I've put in a Chelsea goalkeeper. I will be most probably taking him out of the equation, but let's see how not to forget this list. I will create a copy of this file. Let me just go and create it. Bear with me for a moment. Yep. So here is the edits file. So Aston Villa, Chelsea is gone here because I don't want to be invested there with a double Chelsea defense. So Chelsea is gone, and that makes it easier. Saliba or Guardiola? Honestly, with the fixture run, Guardiola. Saliba is a good option, but yeah, not the best fixture run for them. Hey, we hope you're doing well. Yes, Tom, I'm doing very, very well. Glad that you're here as well. So yeah, here is a list without Chelsea players. Okay, now let's see. I've put out teams for Aston Villa. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 okay fixtures. Are these rotation notes? Yes, these are rotation notes. I just removed the Chelsea from the edited version because I'm picking a Chelsea goalkeeper currently, so I won't be rotating them, but these are the rotation notes without the top 3 and without the bottom 3 teams. Honestly, that's the goal here. But yeah, Villa have five fixtures, so they're staying. Everyone with 5 and above easy fixture is going to stay. Everyone with something in between, it's not, because I will be most probably relying on several of those players. So it's not going to be worth having a player like for only 2 fixtures. What's the point for owning them there? Maybe Everton will make an exception. But let's say 4. Let's not go with as high as 5, but 4 from 7. It's a good number. So Forest, Everton, Southampton, Leicester, Bournemouth is staying. We're betting that first 3 strategy, then wildcard game with we will allow you to get the players who played in the Euros finals, then who are more fresh. Yes, and who are better, basically. If I go for that strategy, it's going to be tricky. Because then the Forest is the best team in the league, and Fulham are with great fixtures, two newly promoted sides. It's going to be basically like a Fulham, Forest, Liverpool stack up. City okay, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to target as less as three fixtures. Like, it seems strange to do so. Like, you're wasting a wild card. I know that you're saving a lot of transfers, but still, I will be still relying on my plan to go like playing without having a wild card and use the wild card as a safety emergency thing. Do you have a mini league? Yes, you can go and check into the description of the stream. There is a code and there is a direct link to join the FPL MV mini league. So yeah, there is a Discord link. You can find me in Twitter. You can subscribe if you're not subscribed. Everything is now placed in the description so you can see it. Okay, so Brentford have 4 fixtures as well, so they're staying. Brighton have 1, 2, 3 fixtures, so everything with Brighton is gone. Like, I'm not relying against United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Spurs, so everything with Brighton is going to go. Do I have Brighton at all? Yes, Brentford, Brighton. Oh, hi, Liams, nice to see you. Good workout relative of the start. I will compare my FDR sheets for the first 3 games instead to see if there is much difference on the team's target. Okay, inform us. So Brighton is gone. I'm not going to be relying on them. Chelsea, 5 good fixtures apart from Crystal Palace at home. But yeah, 5 fixtures is a good number. Here, 4 fixtures for Palace. So 4 are good. Who do you think will start in Liverpool attack? Diaz, Darwin, Salah, to be honest. I believe that's it. Or Diaz, Gakpo, Salah. We need to see who. But if Gakpo is a striker, I'm not going for him. Like, he was a far better option from the left wing. So it's Gakpo, Darwin, Salah. That's a different thing. But I don't see Luis Diaz being benched for more than 1 week when he returns from the South American tournament. I forgot his name, but yeah. So 1, 2, 3.5 for Everton. So a little bit tricky, but they're a very, very solid defense. Then for Fulham, we have 4 fixtures as well, but they rotate pretty nicely with Everton. So that's why I'm considering both of those teams. Like, it's going to be my rotation pair. Most probably is going to be from here. Let's see how it goes. Ipswich, not a contender. Leicester, no. Newcastle are with 4, 5 fixtures. So yeah, Newcastle is a great shout out for a neo defender. Forest are a good option, like 5 here as well. So most probably my defense is going to be something like Forest, Newcastle, Fulham, Everton. Like Crystal Palace if I go with Muniz. But West Ham, Wolves, and Spurs. Let's see. We will try to fit them in. So my strategy always in fantasy is to go with the fullbacks, as first of all they are more attacking, and second of all they're getting more chances of assist. With the center backs, it's better chances to score goals from set piece. So that's what I have in mind. But honestly, from Nottingham Forest, I'm not too excited for their center backs. Fulham is the same. Everton, they are way too expensive for my liking to be rotating them. And with what was the last team? Newcastle, okay, a center back is a good option. And Forest, yeah, as I said, I'm not too keen on their center backs at the moment. Maybe a fullback will be good. So let's start building. Let's start how it goes. So let's see what defenders we have at what price point. So the 6 million is stacked. Like, as you can see, a lot of players here. I might go for a cheeky 6 million defender just for the sake of it, because then I can easily rotate to Arsenal defender, who I would, by the way, most probably want after game week 5. So starting without it and then going for game week 5 onwards, it looks like a strat. What do you think about Chelsea defense? Like Cucurella, for me, it's too expensive to go for Cucurella, honestly. 5 million for me, it's too much. If it was 4.5, I would have most probably went with him, but for now, no. So a little bit change of strat. Ethan is here. I have 9 million for 2 goalkeepers and currently have Flecken and Sanchez, who would be the best to have. If you want rotating keepers, you can go for most probably, like you said, Flecken and Sanchez, because you can play. But Flecken against Crystal Palace, I don't fancy them a lot. Like 4.5. You can go for a Nottingham Forest keeper. It will be good, in my opinion, like Sales or Miguel. And Sanchez, for me, Sanchez is the best goalkeeper to start, just because Chelsea are having the best fixture run to start with. I know it's City, but one game, it's only one game, and you can go after that with a stronger setup of gloves. The issue here is if what happens if they buy a keeper after the start of the season. That will be tricky, but will most probably not happen. So we have around 27 days until the start, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, I'll be going for an expensive defender this time around, because then I can pivot to an Arsenal defender who I strongly believe are going to be a very good defenses. But Gabriel and Saliba were involved into the Euros and to the South Americans tournament, Copa America, yeah, Copa America up until late. Virgil was involved as well. So Gvardio is a pretty good shout out because he ended the season so strongly, and those two clean sheet potentials here scream a lot to me. And after that, I know it's Arsenal, but I can rely on Gvardio for a week, or I can even bench him. If that's the case, I may not be even owning him at that period of time. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but honestly here it becomes better and better, especially after game week 12. It's like green territory for Arsenal, but Arsenal are such a team that they can keep a clean sheet against anyone. So when I back him against those players, I believe I will be able to back them against Newcastle, Chelsea, Forest, West Ham. Yeah, I can be relying on them, and who's saying at all that I will be owning a defender at that point. But Gvardio seems like a reasonable price and a reasonable position. So Gvardio is a good shout out, especially if he plays like the left striker position he was operating in. So Gvardio is here. That means that we now have a reduced budget for defenders, and we have 3 defenders rotating for 2 positions. So we need to find a good 3 defender pairship to rotate. So I will be going with Harvard Bellis, 1000%. He's going to be my cheap enabler in defense, and now we need to put 4.5 defenders. We can squeeze in a 5 million, by the way. That might be a strategy, because then we will have to rotate only 2 players. But seeing at the fixture run, apart from Villa, I don't see a team that I will be willing to go for a 5 million defender. And with Villa, if I go with Konsa, it's still the fullback. So yeah, Konsa is the next defender that I will be putting in, because I really like his rotation fixture-wise. And I'm going to see how that team is going to perform. So we have Konsa here for that fixture. Let's see what else we can cook. We can go for a Crystal Palace defender who's going to be at home against West Ham. But game week 7 is tricky. Chelsea we already own. Ipswich is a no-go. Leicester no. City we already have here. So Spurs defense scream like pick me, pick me, pick me. Especially the first 2. Then I bench them for Aston Villa next 2. And then, okay, they rotate perfectly fine. Like Aston Villa, Spurs might be the rotation of dreams. Like Van den Ven, he's going to be on some. So Romero, how expensive is he? 5 million. But Van den Ven is 4.5. So yesterday I was saying no to Van den Ven, but if you rotate him with Konsa, this kind can be a thing. And you can even rotate then Konsa. So Konsa is going to be 2 and 7 out, while Spurs defender is going to be 1, 2, 5 and 7. 1, 2, 5. So 3, 4 and 6 we're looking for someone, and that defender is Mikulenko. Okay, Crystal Palace is not an ideal fixture, but Bournemouth and Leicester. Do you think Liverpool will do good without Klopp? I am not sure. Honestly, I might stay away from Liverpool players as a whole at the beginning, and I can easily adapt them later, so it's not a big thing, but might steer away from them for a while. So for game week 1, okay, let's add Robinson into the team. And let's add Van den Ven. I know that those teams do not scream a lot of clean sheets, but they're top sides. So the first week is going to look like this. Second week is looking like this. 3 home fixtures, honestly, like amazing. Then it's Ipswich Newcastle, but it's Leicester for that player. Then it's game week 4. Okay, that's okay. Game week 5. That's pretty okay. Game week 6. Okay. In game week 7. Okay, here we have issues, but still we would be able to put in a team like that. So I like that defense, guys. I know that it's not Everton involved. Let's see with Everton how it's going to go. Like, so let's start with game week 1. Once again. I don't know. We'll try to see Forest Defender if they're going to fit in. Because they're... So the hard fixtures are in 4 and 7. With Spurs. So instead of Spurs, let's go with a Forest Defender. Let's see how it goes. Let's see, we'll try different rotations, guys. That's why we're here, but I will put it down as Villa, Spurs, Fulham as a 2 players from 3. So I can go away with that. This is our first rotation pair for... So basically the premium is always playing. But now, okay, this is good. This is good. This is a hard decision, but let's say we keep it that way. Okay, this is good. This is solid. This is solid. And the only issue is in game week 7, where we have a lot of issues. Like a lot of issues. But Forest is a good rotation pair. So let's put the second rotating pair here. So Villa, Forest, Fulham. 2 from 3. And here game week 7 is a problem. We'll put the downside. Yeah, the Aina pick is a great one for sure. Okay, now let's start from the beginning. So I like the Aston Villa fixtures. Honestly, I might not be going without them. Like they face 3 bad sides and Wolves and West Ham. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I do not care about what is saying here. Like, so if we put, we can take them out and see how it looks, but yeah, still, I'm looking at rotation pairs, so points, expected points specifically, I'm not a fan of this statistic. Yeah, the Chelsea goalkeeper is going to be a staple in my team, or a Forest keeper, one of the two, but it's looking most likely it's going to be a Chelsea keeper, as even after that, the fixtures are not, okay, they're not good, especially that section, but they're not terrible, and I'm not expecting to keep a keeper for that long, or I might even keep him and go for a wild card around that point. I don't know. So let's prepare for the first 7 and let's not get too carried away. Like the fixture run for all of the teams changes at some point, so yeah, let's not get carried away. First 7 is the goal here to target. So this is good. Guardiola is my expensive defender. I don't want to spend the money on the Liverpool defense because I'm not sure what defense is going to turn up, and I'm not willing to spend the money for the Arsenal fixtures, like facing Villa, Spurs, and City. And I'm looking at the first 5 for that defense, and the first 5 for City are way better. Basically, one more better, to be honest, but yeah, it's Ipswich and 2 home fixtures, so that's why I'm willing to go with Guardiola. So this looks nice. Okay, let's go for another rotating pair. So Aston Villa, we need for someone to replace them at 2 and 7. What do you think the mystery chip is? Most probably a limitless one, to be fair, or all out attack, like you put all your 8 attackers in play and you play only with 2 defenders, something like that. 2 and 7, no thank you. 2 and 7, not brilliant. What did we? Yes, but we can put a second rotating player then. Especially 7 is that don't care territory. City are a team with 2 and 7 if they had a cheaper defender. Yeah, like Spurs and Villa are the only 2 teams that I care about rotating that wise. So let's see without Villa. Let's go with Crystal Palace. So we need someone with good fixtures. So let's go and here put Andersen. Next up, we can see someone with better fixtures in 3, 5, and 7. 7 is going to be tricky. Ipswich is such a team. Leicester are such a team. Liverpool, no. Okay, so Palace are not the best player to own as a staple and to be present in a lot of weeks. While a defender from Forest, to be honest, is looking like that. Like, let's go with Aina. So 4 and 7 to be rotated. No. So basically, Forest, Villa, and are there. It's going to be tricky. Find rotation, but let's go for Everton. So 2, 4, and 7. So 2, 4, and 7. 2, okay, but 2, 4, and 7 not ideal. If we find someone for 7, we can go with Crystal Palace here. 2, 4, and 7. So Spurs. Let's go for Palace, Everton, Spurs. Like Palace, Everton, Spurs. What about Fulham? In 7 they're bad. So 2 bad players here. So who faces Everton? Like Brighton, Spurs, Villa. So teams facing Everton for me are going to be a quick in. Like Palace, they face Leicester and Everton. Villa and Spurs face them, so I will be going there. Everton, Fulham rotate nice. So let's go for what I said here. Palace, Everton, Spurs. So let's go for Van den Ven. Let's go with Mikolenko. And let's go with Andersen. So game week 1, it's like that. Game week 2 is like that. Arba is here. Smith Rowe for 5.5 is rumored to join Fulham. Yeah, that will be a nice transfer. Who's the goalkeeper for Palace? I'm not sure, Francisco. I don't know, honestly. The Federal sheet is opening my eyes, a bit of different teams to target based on fixtures. Okay, you can share it with us, Tom, later. Okay. Okay, here is not an ideal rotation pair. We have to include Harwood Bellis, which is not ideal. Okay, this rotation, I don't like it. It's a lot of difficult fixtures. So let's go with Villa, Spurs, and Fulham. I believe that's a great. Okay, thank you, Tom. We'll see your fixture difficulty rating and see how it goes. So let's go for Villa, Spurs, and Fulham. I like that. Like Konsa. Not the best teams defensive-wise, but fixture-wise, brilliant. And Robinson. Like the same managers will be operating with them, basically. Oh, no. So Here is Robinson. And here is... Oh, no, 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 shit. Fulham Everton is a good rotation, yes, agree. Okay, I'll have to start from beginning, sorry guys. This way we're going to see how the team is looking with only the defenders. Like points-wise. Robinson, and then it is Konsa. And then last but not least, it is Harvard Bellis. Yeah, Fulham Everton is a good rotation for the first 6 though. So, okay, 12 points. That's not okay. We need to go here. Not a lot of improvement here. So let's go with Everton. Let's see Mikulenko. If we go like that, same things happening. Game week 2. Game week 2, I'll be feasting from defenders, honestly. Like, I don't see Everton scoring against Spurs. In game week 3, okay, I like that defensively as well. So maybe Villa is not the scenario. Here is going to be tough against Villa, so Villa defender against these guys will be good. But here it's good. So we can have a better defensive side, but here we have already an issue like Palace, Forest, and United. Not ideal, and here not ideal, but still playable. Well, if we go with Konsa, to be fair, good, good, really good, solid once again, solid, I would say. This is solid. And this is an issue. But I can go with like this, like it's not such a big deal. And here it will be an Arsenal player. So yeah, that will be my defense for the start of this video, guys. Like if we see some improvements from any other team, some data. But Van den Ven, Konsa, Robinson seems like a strategy. I know that I said that if you're holding Van den Ven, it's going to be bad defensively. But still, I don't think that it's that bad. Like they're conceding, but they were without a proper midfield for a big duration of the season. And they have a pretty good opening fixtures, like pretty solid. And Van den Ven can score from set pieces, for sure. He has been attacking, he can be utilized as a left back even. So yeah, a lot of good things to consider about them. Let's see something. Like Spurs are really low on the expected goals conceded, to be fair. But I believe they will be improving at some point. And Leicester, Everton, Brentford, Brighton. Brighton may be a tricky fixture, but still. And here I won't be able to rely on a lot of them. But yeah, I have a proper rotating pair here. We'll see if we find more during the weeks, but let's remain like that with it. Like, why not? I like it. I like it a lot. Like it's differential from everything I've seen. Everton player would be nice here, to be fair. Brighton, Bournemouth, Leicester. Like only 3 fixtures though that I like really. Like Spurs, Villa, Newcastle and Palace are not screaming clean sheets. Even though 2 of them are at home. Are starting Vardy against Chelsea? Yes. I don't care about it. Like it's 1 week, he's my premium. Even if I go with Palmer, I don't care about it. Like you cannot put a team that is good only for 1 week. I need to plan things. But yeah, I'm starting him. Like Guardiola has been solid and City used to go hard. So yeah, we'll see. And I'm starting Sanchez against City, so same. Is Robertson a good pick? I don't know how they are going to be utilized on the new formation, Toby. So I don't know. He's really offensive, true. The thing about that is that I'm almost planning for a bad game week 1, but the team is not for only for game week 1. Like, I'll be having solid players for game week 1, but I cannot rely solely on information about game week 1. It's going to be like a bad approach in my opinion. We need to focus on more fixtures. Like, yeah, we don't know who the best sides are, but still we know that the newly promoted side. Did I try with Burning Lurid? Let's see. Okay, you've got a point, Arba. Southampton, Bournemouth, Wolves, Fulham. Okay, I can have him in 5 fixtures. Let's see. Let's see. I will try with Burn. So Burn is here. I forgot about Newcastle. I got to miss them. Yeah, you're right. So Burn is here. Okay. Hello, Kendo. Good to have you back. So, okay, I'm good here. If it's Van Den Ven or Burn, I prefer Burn, most probably a better defense. Okay. Okay, I can even choose a home fixture wise here. Nice, I like it. I like it. And I really like it. Yes, I'm making a brand new team, Kendo. Arba, you are a genius, man. Like, viewer Fulham Newcastle looks interesting. So, viewer Fulham Newcastle. 2 from 3. Are you sure about having Haaland in your team? Yes, I am. And Burn, by the way, can be Howe or Livramento. So if some of the fullbacks are nailed, brilliant. The interesting thing is that I don't know if Estupinian out means that Barku is going to be an amazing player, because Everton and Ipswich are pretty interesting, but Arsenal, United, Chelsea, Tottenham do not scream a lot of clean sheet. But yeah, Villa, Fulham, Newcastle, guys, might be the play, you know? Like, Arba, you are genius, so either go, but Burn has more home fixtures. So he has a home fixture against Southampton, and the away fixtures are not that hard, so I can even rely on them, but he has like City and Spurs at home, which is not ideal. But Southampton, Bournemouth, and Wolves, most probably are very good teams to target. Everton as well, I might decide. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. What about if we include a Forest defender as well? What, two goalkeepers? Sanchez and a Forest keeper, to be honest. But most probably Sanchez. So I can even bench Guardiola against Chelsea now. But no. Okay, that's look interesting. That looks interesting. That is nice. That is nice. Okay. Here I can choose again. Okay, I'm more than happy to bench Burn. And here I can go with Konsa, no problem. It's not going to be such a good issue. So, so either Fulham or Forest. It depends on who I prefer. Nice. So, Villa, Forest, Newcastle. 2 from 3. Amazing again. So we have a lot of pairs to discuss. Like View and Forest appear in 2 teams. View and Fulham appear in 2 teams. What about View of Fulham and Forest? Did we look at that? View of Fulham and Forest. Oh, no, this is only game week 7. So in game week 7 we have an issue. Yeah. That's why we don't go with that. But yeah, honestly, I like it. And now the decisions. We have decisions to make. Like those two look better. Like Spurs, okay, but not ideal. But Villa, Forest and Newcastle seems like interesting. Even Villa, Fulham. So it depends on what we want to do and who looks better-wise. Most probably, if Aina is playing as a left wing back, I'll be going for Aina. If not, it's going to be Robinson. But yeah, right back for Aston Villa, left back for City, center / left back from Newcastle, and left back from Forest or Villa. So let's leave it like that. And the amazing thing is we have Howard Bellis, who's facing Forest, Brentford, Ipswich, especially at home. So, but Ipswich, if we go Fulham, Brighton, no, it's not screaming a lot of clean sheets. Leicester, first 4 are a no-go. But then... So I might swap Howard Bellis for Fias. Let's see. Let's go with Fias. Okay, game week 1 is brilliant. Game week 2 is brilliant again. Game week 3 is solid. Game week 4 is solid. Game week 5, we have a lot of options, and I can even bench Guardio if I don't want to waste transfer at game week 5 for a defender. We have Fias against Everton, come on. Like Leicester can be a good team, even though they are newly promoted. So let's go with Fias for now, because in game week 7, if we swap this for an Arsenal player, and this is it. People are speculating that Johnson will start for Ipswich. Johnson, yeah. Fias got that own goal inside him, though. Yeah, he has, but I can go for who was the other Leicester defender? So Cody is 4.0, Christensen is 4.0, Vestergaard is 4.0. Is the website you're using for free? Yes, completely for free. FPL team, by the way, one of the best people I know. Like, amazing. Yeah, by the way, Johnson is another option that I might go for. Like here, bench. And if it's Leave Davis and Ben Johnson, come on. Let's try with Ben Johnson how it's going to look. Like here, we go for Johnson. Okay. So he's not playing in game week 1, let's be real. Not playing in game week 2, I don't care about it. Like, I won't have a proper defensive option here if someone is out, but okay. I can live with that. Game week 3, it's okay to go with Ipswich. Game week 4, brilliant. Game week 5, he is with a good fixture. I can go with him instead of Guardio, by the way. Game week 6, it's okay, and game week 7. So basically, I will be looking at a game week 7 defender that can replace the 2 playing. So I don't care about game week 7 being hard now. So I can go with an Everton Fulham as well. Like Everton faces Newcastle. It has Leicester and Bournemouth. But Fulham, I will own either Fulham or Forest. And both of them are going to be benched here. The home fixtures are Leicester, West Ham for them. While here it's Bournemouth, Wolves and Fulham. Everton are facing Brighton, Bournemouth. What about Bournemouth? Okay, Leicester, Southampton. What about Bournemouth, guys? Let's try to fit them in. So here I need to sell Aina and go with the Barney. Like here I can go like that. Here I'm going, no. Okay, no. I need to sell Konsa in order to fit him in. Like, no. Not happening. But yeah, I quite like this. I'd quite like this rotation. If he's starting, brilliant. Game week 7, game week 8, he's an option. Okay. And I can even surprise a lot of people if we go here with a Leicester defender against Fulham away, or a Southampton at Nottingham Forest at home. Like, I really fancy that guy from... Let's try and do something. Because let's go this game week 1, right? Yes, Harold Bellis. This immediately becomes Leave Davis. And now we have a different predicament. Forest is not a good team not to target at home, though. Well, Fulham. I don't fancy Fulham offensive-wise so much. So here it can be Bias again. But that's 2 from newly promoted sides. I don't like this. Like, Leave Davis is going to be such a good pick. Against Fulham, against Southampton, against West Ham, against Everton even. Brentford, Leicester. If I go with him after those 2 fixtures. Like this guy. Afternoon, Aaron. Nice to see you. If I drop Konsa though, what is going to happen? With Aina. And here it's... Okay, Harold Bellis. Why the hell not? So I like that. I like that. I like that. This is okay. This is more than okay. And this is tricky. But Harold Bellis can be here. And... Nah, I need to see how Bellis Davis is doing before bringing him in. Oh, I'm going to go with Konsa. Like, Cliff Davis can be a really, really good player, but here I will go with Johnson. To have the right fullback for Ipswich. He's not going there to be a bench option for sure. So now we have 3 home fixtures in the first. 2 home fixtures, sorry. And we have 2 away though, which is not ideal. Against several away. But a lot of home here. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So this will be the defense for now. I can go for a Fulham, honestly. But I believe that Forest are performing better, especially if they're using a wing-back system with 3 at the back. Okay, we're done with the defense only for 50 minutes. So yeah, glad that you're still watching me for so much time of speaking about defenders. But I quite like that. I really, really like that. Okay, so as I was saying, Haaland, Isaac are in immediately. I just don't see myself starting with without both of them. Like, pen takers, good fixtures, captain options in game week 1 and game week 2, 3 and 4, honestly. And now the teams look even better. Like, really, really solid. Eze is another option. The issue is when he's returning, but I believe he hasn't played a lot of minutes in the Euro, so he won't be tired or something. So Eze is here. Okay, now we have. So this is going to be the captain. Okay, now this is the captain. Okay, this looks nice. 39 points. It looks really nice. I would try my team in the FF Hub, by the way, rating wise, to see what I've cooked at the end. What's the bot saying in the AI? So we'll see. Ah, hello, Oscar. I'm good. Kaksi brat me. Nice to see you. Why do you reckon the next best Brighton assets considering who do you think asset is considering Joe Pedro still recovering? Mitoma maybe? Honestly. I don't know why, but Mitoma sounds like an option. Like yeah, Mitoma. Most probably, but I'm not liking the Brighton assets. Still, the thing about City is they tend to get a slow start after a season, but still, I believe their fixture run is good to target, and the expensive defender can be rotated. It can be benched, so a lot of things can happen there in game week 5. So, yeah, we'll see. Starting against Chelsea is not the most optimal thing, but let's be real, we will start them. And this is the teacher of new Chelsea manager, so we're not getting like someone scary like Gordo or something like that. It's still a new appointment. That's why I'm really hesitant. Should I go with Palmer and Sanchez together? But both of them are too good to not go for. So yeah, am I the only one thinks that the first 3 Brighton fixtures are terrible? What were they? Everton, United, Arsenal. Everton is not bad defensive-wise, but offensively, yes, United and Arsenal for sure. Bad offensively. So that's why I'm not going to go with Pedro or someone like that. Sorry, I had to get up, but I'm getting something to drink because it's so hot here and I'm talking for more than an hour. No, an hour. So yeah, it's tricky. Hello, Tom. What are you saying? Hey, man, finally finish up the FDR sheets. We'll send them over now. Thank you. Outplayed in game week, then they would sit on the bench to Ipswich and Forest, etc. Then maybe book a transfer. Okay, but still, I don't think that Brighton are that good. We haven't seen how their manager plays. Like, what is his style? I don't know. So let's see. When Tom, have you sent it? Sent a photo just now. Okay, we'll see them. So Tom has sent me some fixture difficulty ratings. So let's see them. Okay. So for the attack, Chelsea are way too down below, by the way. I cannot believe Palace are so low, man. Honestly. Like Liverpool, City, Arsenal, we already knew. Newcastle is great. Spurs are great, which is a surprise addition. Brentford are high. So yeah, Tom. So Aston Villa somehow jumps over Chelsea because of fixtures and against defenders. So expected goals for City against Chelsea is going to be 2.7. Are your analysis right? Like, how do you predict City are scoring 2 How do you predict so many points for City against Chelsea? Okay, and then the fixture difficulty rating here. So it's Arsenal at the top for the first 7. Wow, so Arsenal versus City is like a 3-goal difference. But if you swap them, so who are they facing? Wolves, Brighton? At home though. Yeah, it looks good, but I'm a little bit surprised by City attempting to score 2.73 goals against Chelsea. Like the expected goals here for Chelsea are one. Oh, this is the attack once again. 2.73 seems like so low. So wow, the Forest one looks interesting. Like Forest Everton, it's basically the same. But Palace is way above Fulham. So my team is Newcastle, Forest, Villa, Newcastle, Forest, Villa. So maybe Newcastle is not that good. This is Tom Williams made that thing. It's his work. It's his work. Thank you. But are you? How do you calculate it? You sum them? No, you didn't sum them. You multiply them? No, you can take screenshot if Tom allows it, but yeah. So the defensive part, Everton are so high. Like if that's the case, I would go with Saliba directly. Like honestly. But yeah, they did. So Mikulenko now becomes an option. The issue with that is this is for clean sheets, Tom. If you think about it, Guardiola attacking potential from last season compared to Saliba's one, yeah, it's always good, but it's too expensive for my liking. Yeah, you got Saliba Tom now, but still, do you consider Guardiola's attacking potential compared to Saliba's attacking potential? Like this is for clean sheets only, defensive expected goals, honestly. So for the liking of my expensive defender, I wouldn't want only clean sheets. Yeah, on defending is this is not on combined potential for a player. Like, yeah, but the thing is, Saliba is 1,000,000% nailed, while Guardiola might be rotated. Like City, let's see City. So here, did he start? Yes. 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 Okay, he ended the season, honestly, in every game. Yeah, okay, here's the nailed left back. Yeah, a lot of goals scored. Yeah, but he's 7 million. Rihan, well, it was 4-4 and 1-1 City versus Chelsea, true. But that means more expected points for Guardiola. So, City are in for now. Like, up until game week 5. Game week 5, it's Arsenal that are still on top. Honestly, but attacking wise, I believe that Guardiola can be contributing more. So that's why I'll be keeping him. But Everton, Forest. Did I have something with Everton and Forest? No. So basically, between Everton, Forest, and Villa, there is like a half a goal of a difference, which is not so much. Like, I don't care about that so much. Like, the interesting thing is from Arsenal to City, mostly 2 goals difference. No, Rihan, that is not for today. Next week, I will be doing a stream with more draft reviews. Today, it's updating of my draft. You got Everton Forest rotation. Let's go and think about it once again. So, this is game week 1. Let's remove Newcastle as it seems pretty strange. But okay, if we go like that, in game week 2 it's bad. Like, yeah. In game week 2 I would have a problem. Because he can score from a set piece and on a 0-0 he will get a bonus point most probably. That's the reason. And more likely to happen too. Yeah, but defenders are in for clean sheets. Like, you don't see even Van Dijk scoring every game, so, or anyone. So yeah, it's just an attack potential. So Pickford can be set and forget. Pick with formula starting GK. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, but he has some tough fixtures compared to, but Chelsea have them as well. Like, it's basically the same if I go with Pickford or Sanchez. But I might go with Pickford. We'll see how the budget is when I start developing. But yeah, Tom, you like it like that? Like Aina Burn, Aston Villa Consa. So Aston Villa, it's not that far behind Forest. Everton are really surprising. They're 1 goal less than Newcastle. 2 goals less than Newcastle, honestly. Which is a really bad number, but with a lot of injuries, Newcastle that were caught. And we have to match the expected goals in the games that I will be using them. So for example, if we go Burn and Aina, so here if I go with Mikulenko, what will happen? It's good. It's good. It's not good. Game week 4, 2. While Forest is 280. So 2 goals expected to. Like, I'm really surprised Everton and Forest that are so high. Palace is very high. So I can go with Palace. Instead of Everton. So here if I go for Andersen. Okay. Okay. Not okay. Ah. So yeah. I like that part more, to be fair. Even though Trent Vargo, Doggy Burn Fires, that's an expensive defense. But if you like it expensive, you go for it. Like Everton are really, really solid. Game week 5 for Everton is Leicester. But they have hard fixtures, and I don't rely on that Crystal Palace number, by the way, that you've calculated. Everyone that's facing Crystal Palace, I just don't believe that this is a real number. Like you went with Crystal Palace to be with only 12 goals expected. Like, I don't get that. So low. 1 goal expected. They scored against 4 against some, like, let's see. So against Viewer they scored 5. I don't know if he's going to be starting. That's the issue, Jorit. But Vardy is a proven Prem player, so yeah. If you want to be mostly on the bench, you can go with him. So 2 expected goals here. Almost 3. $1.75, so almost 2. And this is way above anything you've no, not above, but still on average it's way above 119, man. So this is my draft currently. it's 5 players away from being completed, but yeah, that's the draft for now. But yeah, Crystal Palace are having way higher in my opinion. Tom, sorry about that. But that means that Everton 1 is going to drop. Like when they faced against Everton, it finished 1-1 to be fair, but was the coach already the new guy? No. So even here, Trent, no, I don't own him. I don't feel like owning him. I don't know where he's playing, how much time he's playing, how Liverpool are playing, so it's going to be tough. Even against City, they had 1 goal. So defense-wise, I don't fancy Crystal Palace, like from currently on Salah draft. Pickford, Turner, Trent Guardiola, Doggy Burn Fires, Eze Bailey, Bruno Odegaard, Winks, Haaland, Isaac, Wood. Yeah, a pretty solid draft, mate. Alex B, yes, but for 7 million, for not knowing what the manager will want from him, to stay in midfield, to join the attack, to take shots, to not take shots, I'm not spending 7 million. I'm trying to stay away from new manager tactics overall, and I am going with players that I already know how they're playing. So yeah, that's why I'm not going with him. But yeah, he will get the minutes, but I just don't know how they're playing. Like, you're basing it on a Klopp reign, and I don't see it being as successful as the Klopp reign, honestly. Nah, man, I don't agree with Everton being so high here. Yeah, in the Dutch league, man. Like in the Dutch league, and they didn't win. So yeah, if it's up to your liking, go for it. It's just not for me. If he starts scoring, I can easily get him in while transferring out Guardio. So yeah, not something that I would be so afraid to do. You don't think they get to 4? What? Top 4? Ah, top 4. No, I think, but I believe that they made start slow. Hello, Magneto. Nice to see you. Yeah, but the quality of tactics. Yeah, I'm just a little bit. Homer Watkins. Yeah, the right. Yeah, I agree. If you want, you go for him, but I just don't like him as a starting option. I did try past 15 game sample, but it had 2.72 expected goals compared to what currently? So yeah, okay, fair. Palmer, Watkins, Isaac are your captains. I wonder if I have the guts to do it. Go for it if you have the guts. Do you know how many are going to for De Bruyne? He looks like a real bargain to me at 9.5. You know why not many people? Because the Foden is on the same price, Palmer is near him, and these guys seems to be delivering more points, so that's why. Can you once again show the defense? How can you say once again how the defense is calculated? Yes, you get 1 point for starting at a game or getting any minute. You get one more extra point for playing over 60 minutes. You get 4 points for a clean sheet for a defender. You get -1 for each goal that is conceded. For each assist is 3, and for each goal scored is 6. Yeah, my rank is 470k, Alex B. Yeah, I can see that the Liverpool fixtures are the best ones, but going for Trent at the beginning might be an issue, might be not. I want to see at least how. Ah, no, I mean Tom chart expected goals, how he calculated that. So expected goals, then multiply them by expected goals conceded, and that's the result you get. On defense, I believe it's the other way around. It's dividing. Yeah, dividing expected goals conceded by expected goals for the other players to score, and you get that result. If Tom is here, he can say if it's true. But yeah, Trent is a good option. I like Trent, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know. But if you multiply them, Tom, you're getting the same result. Was it not a division, Tom? Oh, Aina, yeah, because he might be playing as a left wing back for Forest. That's why I have him. I like the Forest fixtures and I like how well they rotate with Konsa. So yeah. Magneto, Sanchez, Fabianski. Andersen, Konsa, Robinson, Mikulenko, Saka, Winks, Eze, Sala, Rice, Haaland, Isaac, Joao Pedro. Nice, nice man. Nice Magneto. You'd prefer Murillo? Fair point, but I prefer the wing back. If he's playing as a left wing back. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I Alex just enjoy more the wing back. Like I don't see them as a very big set piece threat. The Forest team. because I don't think they scored a lot. Might be wrong, but Aina at the left back position can cause some damage. At left wing back, sorry. Cop to SWAT, there will be differences for sure. That's why I'm deliberating, should I go for only one Liverpool player or 0 players? Like, that's my thought process. Like the go not going can get your Sawa. Yes, yes, true. But going with this, Liverpool for sure is at the top. But those are data from last season when Klopp was there. It was not a brand new tactic. It's just the same manager. They know what's happening. I don't think that I might be mistaken for sure, but I might go for a wild card pick like Darwin and just forget about it, and that will be it. So honestly, that might be the way. I'll be more interested in teams like City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Tottenham, Villa, because yeah, they're facing, especially City is way above, for example, Tottenham. So I might go for them. So yeah, like look at that expected goals ratio. Like at the bottom, I don't agree with Crystal Palace. Honestly, I do not enjoy seeing them there. Yeah, Darwin is a shout out in my opinion. Yeah, like Darwin is only numbers because he misses the target a lot. But if they get so many chances and the ball is served to him, like good deal. So let's see. Feyenoord. This is their last fixture. This is the lineup. I don't think that. Let's go against Ajax or something like that. Someone big. Okay. It was this guy Minte. Let's see what happened with him. Wow, he is so young. Can we see a statistic? Who would you suggest among Haaland and Palmer? Haaland. Yes, Salah can be a bargain, and this guy joined Brighton, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, who won the title? PSV. Okay, they're scoring goals. Like, can I see it on how many goals he finished the season? Okay, here it is. Ten goals. It's not bad. No, he's not. He's not suspended yet. But yeah, the thing here is that if I don't go with Trent, as Rihan said, I can go with Salah. Let's try and build a team around Salah. And let's go for a 4.5 player for now, just to have the numbers here. I can rotate around it. So I'm delighted here with Salah, because as you can see, they have good matches and good fixtures. And I can go down to basically anyone from Salah. Like, it's a sure thing. I like Bailey a lot. That leaves me with 14 million. Okay. $14 million can get me a lot. Like from that attacking fixture. So I have Liverpool, I have City, I don't have Arsenal though. So can I trick the system and go with Trossard or Martinelli? Like at the end of last season, Trossard scored scored here, scored here, scored here. Rashford and Nunes, Salah, Saka and Haaland would be a best combination. Yeah, but if I go with Saka, I cannot go with Isaac, and I don't like not going with Isaac. What will happen if I fit in Odegaard? Okay, 5.5. So let's go for Mahoney. And let's add Odoi. Okay, I think this is good. Like, really, really good. So, from the top teams, have, and here I have. So the first team I'm missing is Spurs. Forest is down below, but they still have a favorable fixture run. And if Odoi plays like a forward, I have Odegaard, so I can downgrade him to anyone. I can downgrade Salah and Haaland to go to anyone. I would like Palmer most probably at some point, but if Salah is not a hit or Haaland is not a hit, I'm going to immediately transfer them out. Or I can go with Trossard. Joao Pedro is rumored to be injured, Magneto. Most probably. We don't know what's happening with him. What do you think, Garnacho or Bruno? Oh, better value. Still Bruno. Just a second, have to pick up. Okay, I'm back. So, Odegaard here scored. Odegaard has been scoring, like really, really scoring. We go for Arsenal. Yeah, yeah, Bruno is the better as he said. So Odegaard, if we go here, like a goal against Everton, 2 goals, 2 assists against Everton. Sorry, what did I do? Okay, scored against Wolves, 2 assists against Chelsea. He can cover for anyone, honestly. Set pieces. I know Bukayo Saka is here, the most popular pick, but still, Trossard is an option as well. Havertz is an option. I can go with Havertz, to be fair. But who am I picking in midfield better? I don't know. Like, if I go here with wings and here with Havertz, in order to fit in a better, I can improve the goalkeeper or I can improve things. So how did Havertz end the season? I believe he was involved in everything. Okay, he played so many games. like a goal, an assist, a goal, 2 assists. Yeah, he was performing well, but I like Odegaard more. He might be on pens if Saka is eased into the thing. He got a full rest. So yeah, it's not going to be Havertz. So here is Mahoney. Here it is Odegaard. Okay. Okay, I quite like that. And for 5.5, to be fair, after that, if we go to midfielders and we go to 5.5, so Smith Rowe can become an option. Then it's Barkley, maybe an option. Semenyo is an option. Kamada may become an option. Andreas. Mainu may become an option, by the way. Hudson-Odoi, I already have. Podence, maybe. Then at the 5 million, we have Rogers. We have some Brentford players. Not a lot of exciting players at 5 million, though. But at 5.5, we can find solutions. And that team is going to be only for the start. If something happens, I'm selling Saka and I have now the budget to improve everywhere. But I will... So let's see how it goes without making a single transfer. It's Arsenal Villa. They are going to score against each other, which is not bad. Brentford at home we have for Salah. Here is a good fixture run. Here it looks okay-ish. I can then look to sell Hudson-Odoi, most probably for someone, or if Sauer, Haaland are not performing. Okay, I quite like this. Okay, I'm delighted with this draft, by the way. I don't have a playing 4.5 player, but who cares? I can go for that Leicester guy that is going to be rumored to be having some minutes off the bench. Pedro, how was he called? Wadapo from Ipswich. Okay, so a second Ipswich player. Okay, bringing it like that. What do you guys think about it? I'm not sure what to say about it. And here the captain will go to Salah. 57 points next week. He's the captain. Less points. Okay. I don't know how. But yeah, I quite like this draft, guys. I really, really like it. Okay, you sent the first 3 weeks. Let's see. Liverpool, City, Newcastle, Arsenal. Yeah, I own four guys from them. Spurs I'm missing, which can be an issue, but yeah. So you're saying Andreas over Hudson-Odoi? Might happen, or Smith Rowe, but most probably Andreas. Pedro Lima for 4.0 will be absolute steal. He starts offensive. Who is that Lima guy? If he starts, it will be a steal for sure, Kev. Game week 7 is a good fixture. But maybe from here onwards will be a steal. We'll see. But here I can go easily for Andreas. And I'm sorted. Like, really, really sorted. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 7 I own. Aston Villa is here. Yeah, but I don't know if he's starting. We don't know. If they say sell Kulusevski, I'm going with Brennan Johnson instead of Bailey, most probably. And then I can pick Rogers, and I'm done. But for now, I'm not looking likely to go there. But yeah, I quite like this. Like Spurs first week, it's good. But then against Everton, I believe Everton are going to be solid. And I don't know what Spurs team will appear, so yeah. Okay, let's see the defensive one. First three. Arsenal are at the top. Come on. If they had a cheap defender. But yeah, Forest, Fulham. Do I own a... It's between Forest and Fulham. Yes, he's a good option. I agree, but I found those rotations, and I like Fulham, Villa, Newcastle, or Villa, Spurs, Fulham is good as well. So one of those three will be. So this is gone. This will be my starting trio, most probably Villa for sure, and Fulham or Newcastle for sure. Yeah, this is good. Because Villa, Fulham, Newcastle, Fulham. I'll try a first 3 draft with Haaland in. Okay. Fulham. Villa, Newcastle are so low. Like Fulham, Palace, Forest. Yes, yes, I like them a lot. I like them a lot. It helps me decide between, honestly, between Fulham and Forest. Like Fulham is here, Forest is here. Like not such a big difference, but still, it looks better than Chelsea. Paul Andreas, set pieces and all, might be doing well. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it, Tom. A nice shout out. Fulham and Forest are basically the same. View is so low though. If I go 3, I may get a good amount of Fulham. Who's best attacker constant from Fulham? Muniz could be good. Yes, Muniz and Andreas. If Smith Rowe joins, Smith Rowe is going to be great as well. I'm going with Andreas, to be honest. Either Havertz... No, with Havertz and I cannot go with Muniz. So view are very low. Yeah, Kendo, it's not a bad gamble to say, but... don't worry about that. Yeah, view first 3 are bad, but I'm not picking them for the first 3. Yeah, we depends on who is starting as a forward. I'm starting with Salah after a full summer break, to be honest. And tip switch, Brentford, not so hard. It looks like I will be going with Salah. So am I missing Chelsea? But I can easily swap and go for Nkunku at some point or someone that's great. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about that new manager and all. The only player with the new manager in my team currently is Salah, and it's still Salah, and he's world class. So yeah, and Sanchez, but Sanchez is a goalkeeper, so I do not count him. So yeah, let's go and try and use the AI from Fantasy Football Hub. And let's try and build it. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see the player. So Sanchez. Yeah, what's okay? Not so good, to be fair. But still, I can do it easily. Replace them. So Haaland is not template. That's surprising. So this is Burn, Aina, Konsa Johnson, Burn, Aina, Konsa, Aina, Johnson. No, only Mateta. Only Mateta is relevant. So I'm far from the template. Very, very far from the template. No. Oh. Ah. Okay. Of that. The players that are not. Wow. So basically, from the template, I own this. Okay. Okay. Even this, let's say. Oh my god. This is from the template, guys. So those are the players that I have in common with the template. Wow. Okay. That is nice to know that time differential. Yeah, I want at least one so I can easily go there. That's my strategy. But more than one seems like a stretch. Who am I missing here? Andreas. Last guy is Bailey. Yeah, Haaland is differential. To the number one. Who no, we don't know the draft anyone has made specifically because it wouldn't be fair. Okay, let's see how my team is looking. Okay, 90 out of 100. I can live with that. Not so bad, to say the least. Gordon is your must pick. Yeah, Gordon is nice. But I'm going with Isaac. And I don't have... If I go with out Odegaard, I can improve Andreas to Rice and Odegaard to Gordon. But I want to have more spread. Might be a mistake not going with Gordon, to be fair. But I like Isaac a lot. And I want to spread a little bit offensively. Like not to bet on a lot of teams. To a single team. But have options, options, options. For me, that is the strategy. So here you have it, guys. This is my newly updated site. I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to be a part of the channel. I will be doing a video of my updated draft. So anyone that wasn't here today is going to see it. For you that you are live, it's going to be a irrelevant video, honestly. But still, I believe that we managed to do it well. And we managed to, yeah, to just perform well. Like the fixture difficulty rating for Tom is really helpful. The thing about Aston Villa and Newcastle is that they're down below here. But going about the defense is like I'm going with Aina in the first three, and it's only like Conce is appearing in game week 3 when it's 1.74, while Newcastle, yeah, they face Bournemouth, but still I expect Burn to deliver. I can go with Crystal Palace here and just be the same, but let's see without Newcastle how is Crystal Palace featuring here. So without who I say it without? So without Newcastle, honestly. And get Gordon in. Why should I get him in? But I want attackers from different teams, not the defenders are a different thing. Hello, FPL Rubber Ducky. Quack quack to you as well. No Liverpool and Arsenal defend, that's all. Yeah, but they're too expensive. If I go for Liverpool or Arsenal, I need to swap Odegaard, but I don't want to. Like, why? Okay, here is good. Okay, Kendo. But Gordon is more expensive than Eze. I don't have the budget. Go for Eze instead of Eze. So I can go for Palace as well. So it's either Andersen or Newcastle. But defensively, Palace were solid. Yeah, and my intuition is that Eze is going to cook. It's not based on numbers. See that? See where Palace is. My intuition is Eze will cook. The question is now, okay, I will add. Go without Salah and Haaland? No, I don't want. Like, I want to have the most expensive players. If they don't perform, I can go. But if I start without Haaland and he cooks in game week 1, and then everyone wants him for game week 2, what's happening? Nothing. So, yeah, I wouldn't take that advice. So, Forest and Palace is good. Keeps White and Gordon over Odegaard and Andreas. But I want an Arsenal attacker. But it's an option. Gibbs White and Gordon. For sure. Lucas. Done. I like that. I like that as a shout out. But I can go here with Andersen or I can go with... Let's see. Okay. I screwed it. Okay. I wouldn't see it. But yeah, why not Andersen? Like Andersen or Born. If Palace... Because... Why the hell not? Like only in game week 3, but in game week 3 I'm going with Konsa regardless. Yeah, but I don't think it's right list because they were more attacking team at the end of the season compared at the beginning, and that was at the beginning. But defensively as a whole, see, they're a better team. And Palace in a big threat is way above Newcastle. Newcastle are having some issues. Trippier is coming back late, so we'll see. We don't know where is playing, so yeah, issues. But they might become good once again. I don't know. Like they face good attacking side. So basically it's between Palace and Everton for my last defender. Just okay. Imagine Haaland get price rise game 2 will be there. Well, yeah. Yeah, Kendo, that is just because of the whole season. And under Roy Hodgson, they were nowhere near as attacking as it should be. But against with the new manager. Yeah, so this is the latest team with Andersen. I like him more than Burn, to be fair. Potentially Muniz over Bailey too. So I need to sell Bailey to get Muniz. Nice, Tom. keep it for next week's stream, Tom. Don't say it now. Keep it, and I will analyze it on next stream. Because I have to go now, guys. I believe that is my newest team, and I'm going to upgrade it when I go to do the video, put it there, and for everyone to see. I will say why I got these players and why I got the upgrades, where I downgraded. Yeah. So I will see it on Twitter, but we'll discuss it. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. You deserve it, Tom, with all the work that you put in. You deserve it. So that's a game week 1 team. Okay, that's without Salah though, but you have Darwin. That's with Son. Yeah, for Haaland draft, it looks very stacked. Like, pretty good. Yeah, when I got Anderson now, so Fulham, really good draft, mate. Really good. If Darwin is a good player, I might steal that draft. And it's not only a game week 1 to game week 3 draft, to be fair. Like, you can keep the Arsenal and City defenders. You can keep the Palace, Fulham. You can keep Isaac, Haaland, Darwin. You can keep Odegaard, Gordon, Son. It's not like this draft is something short of amazing. So I really like it. Yeah, it's tempting for sure. So Fulham with Forest, it's the same. Honestly, I might go with Fulham if they're with a wing back. With Forest. But yeah, I quite like that draft. I will maybe we upgrade it and submit it. I might change Son to Madison and go with a better version of the defender for City. And honestly, I don't know if do anything else with the money. I will be saving 2.5, so you can go for even a better keeper if you're wildcarding early. So you can go with someone like Everton, Pickford, or something like that. But yeah, I just don't know Son how. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to perform though. That's the question. But yeah, okay guys, I will leave you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Almost 2 hours of a stream once again, and we managed to prepare that draft. That includes Haaland and Salah, which is amazing. 2 most expensive players, and the team is not looking like it's going to get hurt. Like, I have proper rotation. The only thing I don't own is a 8th attacker, but still, Spurs are going to be a good team to target for sure. I need to find a way maybe to put someone in. But if I own Salah, it's going to be tough. Maybe if I was... Yeah, maybe Tom. We will see. We will see in preseason, but for now I believe that this draft is looking alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone that tuned in. I hope you're having a good time. Next week I will be doing a stream most probably on Tuesday or on Wednesday, where I will be rating your upgraded drafts. So stay tuned for that.